let's review this then. It's a Beko DTLCE70051B for black and W for white. Currently retailing at £269 on AO.com for the black model. This is Beko's basic entry machine for a condenser. So, what do we get then? Well, to be fair, you can get a lot more than you would do with other brands, for example. So, at the bottom here, we've got our condenser, which we can get access to by pushing in this button, which flings open the door. Take them two tabs down, light your condenser, and you can clean that. This panel here intakes air that gets blown across the condenser to make it all work. Right, inside we've got a 7kg drum. Now, this machine's depth is 56.8 centimeters and will happily sit on a washing machine that's 54 centimeters depth. A fluff filter is in the door here, and there's a fold-out type. And there's a clip type like that. Right, so when we get our filter, drop it back in. Make sure that these are pointing out. Make sure these are pointing out towards you. Drop it in. Door pin is here. This door is reversible, so you can change it from that side to the other. Right, so a water tank is here. We've got a flush strainer here for the water tank. Then we've got our control panel here with all our programs. You'll notice we've actually got quite a fair few programs for a basic machine. And they're all sensor drying programs. Near enough. So, we'll start off this side. You've got 4 cotton programs. Iron dry leaves clothes damp, ready for ironing. The Eco Dry program dries clothes perfectly dried. It goes to pretty much cupboard dry, but Eco Dry will leave ever such slight dampness. However, it does achieve the NG rating of a B for this program. If you go to cupboard dry, it dries it perfectly dried and doesn't achieve the B. And then we've got Extra Dry, which goes to cupboard dry and runs another kind of timed period to make sure that thick fabrics such as jeans and hems and double thickness items are fully dried. Max load for cottons is 7 kilos. So cottons all dries on high heat. And just to give you a quick idea, at cottons pre-spun from a Beko washing machine at 1000 RPM, bear in mind our slowest is 1200 RPM, iron dry takes around 95 minutes, Eco Dry takes 121 minutes, 126 minutes for cupboard dry, and 131 minutes, that's 2 hours 11 for Extra Dry. For 7 kilos of cottons, pre-spun at 8000 RPM for another Beko. Then we've got synthetics iron dry, which leaves them damp, and then cupboard dry fully cures them. Made for drying your synthetics mixed fibre items on high heat still, believe it or not, from a 800 final spin from your Beko washing machine, which actually the matching Beko washer does 1200 RPM. So times for that are 35 minutes for iron dry and around 48 minutes for cupboard dry. Max load is 3.5 kilos, half load. Then we've got the jean cycle, which is made for drying 4 kilograms of jeans. It essentially is going to run a extra dry kind of setting. It takes around 80 minutes to complete, and we'll make sure that your hems are fully cured. Cool refresh is 10 minutes of no heat. Essentially, this is quite good if you're interrupting a drying program without running the cool down cycle first, as it will run 10 minutes of cool air to cool down laundry. Likewise, you could use this to freshen up, but no one ever does. Then we've got 10 minutes and 30 minutes of timed heat, and this is done at low heat. It doesn't matter how much laundry you put in or how dry it is, put it in and it will run for that time period at low heat. So if you've got items that come out and are still a bit damp, or you're putting items that are nearly dry but just need finishing off, say like you've taken them out from the washing line, you can put them in for half an hour, it will heat up gently and they'll come out nice and fluffy. And we've got the outdoor / sports, made for drying 2 kilograms of laundry of synthetic and cotton fibres. This program takes around 80 minutes. Then you've got mix / daily, which allows you to dry 4 kilograms of mixed laundry too. Mixed cottons and synthetics. 4 kilograms dried in also in about 83 minutes. It does say that you can put sports items in, which is kind of odd. So why would you use that if you're going to use that? Difference is outdoor sport will run at a much lower temperature than mixed daily. Towels is made for drying 5 kilograms of, not necessarily towels, but towels, underwear, baby stuff, bedding. And what this does is run at a much higher temperature than any other cycle. And by maintaining this temperature, it can achieve antibacterial properties. Time for this is run roughly 1 hour 45 for 5 kilos. Oddly enough, pre-spun at 800 RPM, which makes no sense because towels will always be spun, or should be spun, always at full spin. Then we've got Gentle Care, which allows you to dry 1.5 kilos of, well, it says shirts in the manual, which is quite odd, but essentially it's delicate items. 1.5 kilos of delicate items fully dried in just 40 minutes. Then we got Super Short 0.5 kilo, made for drying 2 shirts, or just 2 items, because that's what 0.5 kilo is. 2 items, ready in 14 minutes, ready to be ironed. So they're still going to be damp when they come out. Then we've got our buzzer. Turn it on there and that means it's now cancelled. And we've got time delay of 3, 6 or 9 hours. With your time delay icon flashing, when you press start, that will continue to flash and the hours will count down. And then I'll start pause. Buzzer on, start. We'll set the towels program. let's take a look then. Well, it kind of balled up a little bit, but oddly, they are 100% dry. Even if the pillowcase did disappear into the bedding. Onto your filter. Close it up, put it back in. Empty our water container, however there isn't much in there, not surprising really, it's simply just because it's had no water in the bottom since I cleaned it out. Right, so what to give this dryer out of 10 then? Well, it's simple to use, there's lots of programs for a very cheap price. The sensor drying works, it does for now. A couple of years down the line it's more likely to stop working at some point, but that's a case with most sensor condenser dryers because people just don't maintain the condensers, so it just doesn't work anymore. It's fast at drying, it's quite economical for drying as well, which is quite bizarre, and yeah, to give this out of 10, you only let down maybe these buttons. At the minute they're very positive. It's a bit of an upgrade. Beko have been putting these in recently, so you've got a physical proper button, which is nice compared to the older ones. So to give this out of 10, it's going to get 8.5 out of 10. There are some cheaper aspects to the dryer, like this door, which has absolutely nothing in it whatsoever, with a plastic hinge. But what do you expect for 269 quid? Right, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give the video a like. Don't forget to comment down below what you like about this machine, what you don't like, and anything else. And I'll see you in another video. So, bye for now.